And now, your Fox 24 Local Weather Authority forecast.
It's a humid start across the basin and a cloudy start. A live look at Odessa. Low clouds indicating a lot of humidity, and these humid conditions may eventually lead to some much needed rainfall later today and a change in the weather pattern as well. Now, most of the rain that we saw yesterday was in the Trans-Pecos. We did see some isolated storms earlier over the past 6 hours near Midland and Odessa and near Lamesa. Moved off to the east ever since then. Now, since it has been so dry across the region, highlighted by the worst form of drought in these darker reds, exceptional drought, many of us have been doubting whether or not Mother Nature can produce so much needed rainfall across our region. I know I have had those doubts. However, we have a change in that weather pattern compared to yesterday, in that one ingredient that we didn't have yesterday was that cold front. We clearly do see that. It's going to trek off to the east, providing that right mechanism for storms later today. Also, this yellow line is the dry line. Anywhere east of that dry line, we're seeing a lot of clouds, a lot of humidity, and even some isolated storms off to the north and east of our viewing area. Current temperature in the Tall City, 64 degrees, southeast wind at 12 miles per hour. Dew point at 60 degrees, so the higher the dew point temperatures, the more humid conditions that we are seeing. Low barometric pressure at 29.6 inches. So again, the lower the pressure, the more instability that we're going to be seeing to provide eventually some much needed rainfall later today. We have that southeasterly flow in the eastern basin, but take a look at this. Circle indicates that we have that low pressure off to our north and east of the basin that will eventually trek its way across the region. Now, if you're picking up the kiddos from school, we have to watch out for those storms starting to pop up. Temperatures in the mid-80s with strong winds at times. The main threats with these storms will be locally damaging winds and locally destructive hail. We are your local weather authority. We will let you know whenever these storms do pop up. And I do think that this model is running a little bit later compared to what I'm thinking. This model has those storms pop up around 3 p.m. I'm thinking more like 1 o'clock, moving off to the east-northeast with those yellows, oranges, and reds. And again, moving off to the east, indicating large hail, damaging winds, an isolated tornado or two. The Storm Prediction Center has issued a slight risk of severe weather, meaning a few storms may become severe. But drying out overnight, low temperature of 50 degrees, so cooling off, with those winds switching more from the north-northeast at 15 to 25 miles per hour. So here comes the temperature roller coaster, 50s and 60s to start warming up in the 80s and 90s. Here comes that cold front in the northern basin, sweeping its way through overnight in the 40s and 50s. And by tomorrow, yeah, make sure you guys bundle up. Temperatures are going to be in the 40s and 50s with some morning clouds, but ample sunshine throughout the day. Temperatures only warming up in the 70s, so back 10 to 15 degrees below normal with light winds throughout the day. So a fairly pleasant day, and again, a contrast compared to today. Warm and humid today, cooler and drier tomorrow with more sunshine later in the day. But as we head to Thursday, 80s and 90s, 90s in triple digits on Friday, and for your Memorial Day weekend, temperatures exceeding 100 degrees.